Thank you for tuning in to the Artist Empowerment Show. I'm your host, Nine. Hey, we got a great show tonight. We got Texas in the building, man. We got my man, Big B Silver, man. Hey, super slick, man. You're going to love him, man. He's very talented, man. I had to have him to come on the show, man. Y'all give it up for my man, Big B Silver. What's happening with you, man?
What's going on, Big B Silver, ready to deliver? You shout out E&L Music Group and the FMMG, Bad News, Magnificent, Money Train. That's the team right there.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, man. I know when you was in the whip the last time, man. You and Bad News, man. Y'all was on y'all way, to some shows, man. Y'all keep busy. Y'all keep it moving. Like, hey, man, Silver, where you at? Man, I'm down here in Atlanta. Silver, where you at? Down there in Florida. Silver, where you at? Boy, Silver be everywhere, man. You and Bad News, boy. Y'all be doing y'all thing.
I'm doing it just like I did the trucking industry. I'm capitalizing over it and taking it over. Like my granddaddy said, it ain't no point of doing it if you're not trying to be first.
That's real, man. That's real. Hey, did y'all hear that out there? Tell them again, Silver.
There ain't no point of doing anything if you're not trying to be number one.
Y'all hear that? Now, that was some real advice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I love on the Artist Empowerment Show. That was an empowerment piece for y'all, man. So I hope that y'all heard that and don't just hear it, apply it, man. Hey, the show, man. You sent me the show, man, and I seen you, man. You was doing your thing, man, and I was checking you out and stuff, man. Tell them a little bit about yourself, man, and your background, man.
Yeah, I originally come from Columbus, Georgia, Phoenix City, Alabama. I lived in Atlanta. I lived in, like I said, Alabama, Phoenix City. I live in Texas. Like I don't been all around different states. I was a truck driver, so I've been all over the United States. Man, I'm a positive motivator rapper. Spit knowledge, man, and I love God. God told me to start back doing music, so this is why I'm in this game. And if he told me to start back doing music, then it's what's gonna put some fear in folks' heart. Because God know your heart and he know how strong of a person you are, and he wouldn't choose you if he knew you wasn't capable of handling any situation or what you was gifted with. So this is why I'm here, man, and I'm moving.
Man, that's real, man. Y'all heard another jewel, right? He just dropped another jewel on y'all, man. Hey, see, that's what I love, man, to see real men, man. Real men, man, always want they place themselves in a position, man, to spit some knowledge out, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, I want to get into your video, man. What was the name of that the song that you was performing that night?
I performed a couple of them. It depends on which one you're talking about. Now I got a video for Kissing on You,
No,
and I got a
the video that you sent me when you had the whole crowd rocking, man, and you had them in.
Oh, really doesn't matter. That's my country song. I do country, blues, pop. I do old style blues. I do gospel music. I mean, I'm Big B Silver. There's really nothing I can't do. But as an artist, you should be capable of being versatile in different genres, considering the age that I am. If I just wanted to stay in one genre, I should have did that when I was younger.
That
Now, when
that's
you get into stuff like Southern Soul, you should be capable to have the skill sets to create everything.
that's real. That's real, man. Hey, another jewel drop. I'm talking about, boy, this jewel dropping Thursday here, man. I ain't gonna even lie. It's jewel dropping. I hope y'all heard that, man. Hey, let me ask you a question, man. How did you come up with the name Big B Silver?
I was rapping with my partner, like we used to rap on cassette tapes and stuff like that, little rock and roll cassette tapes. So we used to freestyle on them and play it back and listen to us rap. So we was excited about it. We had made the talent show and everything off of a song we freestyle off of, and it became pretty big in Columbus, Georgia, and Phoenix City, Alabama. And we went up there and told my mama, "Hey, mama, we can rap. We got music." So we started rapping and stuff like that. And she was like, hey, y'all sound really good. Y'all actually could go somewhere if you put God into your music and stop all that cussing. So we stopped all that cussing and we incorporated God. And I was like, I went back downstairs. I was like, well, we need a rap name. And my mama said to incorporate God in all things. So I said, I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. And so I said, you know what? My name gonna be Big B Silver, and your name gonna be Wick Gold. And that's how I got my name.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, let's get into this piece, man, right here on the Artist Empowerment Show, man. We got Big B, man, Silver, man, performing live, man. Y'all check it out right here on the Artist Empowerment Show. Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, look here, man. You had the crowd rocking, man. I like that song, man. And you got plenty more, man. Y'all got to check him out right now, man. I just want to stop and I want you to tell everybody, man, where they can find you at, man. Y'all need to start following this brother, man. Very talented.
Just put in Big B Silver on any platform: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Apple. It'll come up Big B Silver, and all my music will pop up.
That's all good, man. And make sure that y'all go out and support it, man. That's what it's all about. We each supposed to support each other, man. Iron sharpen iron, man. Hey, do you have any more shows or any events that's coming up, man? You want to share with the people?
I actually got a show in Columbus, Georgia, October 24th. I got a show in Dallas, Texas this weekend. Miss Kim, she putting it on. It's gonna be in Box Springs, Texas, which actually that's where I'm located at right now. Um, I got another show after that. I got a Halloween show to do, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes I can't keep up with the month, but yeah, I got like 2 shows to do this weekend. Next month as well, uh, either October or November, I got a big trail ride event in Fort Worth. I just got back from this weekend doing a show in Kansas City and a show down here in Dallas. And man, I'm moving, man. I got another show coming up in Kansas City, and people trying to reach out to me to book me in shows in Virginia and North Carolina, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm also working on features and things of that nature. And we're working on movies. We got movies in line, so some of my songs are going to be in certain movies that's going to come out on Netflix and Tubi and stuff of that nature. So we get, man, it's all types of stuff going on, man. God bless me so much; it's hard for me to keep up with it. I ain't gonna even lie.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, and see, hey, for y'all out there, right? Have y'all? Let me ask y'all: have y'all seen something about what this man was saying? Right? If you're serious about your craft, you're gonna be working. Ain't no time off. If you're serious about your craft. So make sure that you're putting your 100% into it, because whatever you put into it, that's what you're gonna get out of it. So you put your whole 100%, you're gonna get 100%. You only put 50%, that's what you're gonna get.
And I want to say something.
Yep.
This really touched my mind, and I really wanted to get this off to not only my Black people, but the different diversities that listen to your channel as well.
Gotcha.
All my gospel people, and regular people just like me, that's living life and doing what we got to do. D.L. Hughley said something, and it kind of touched my thoughts. My scenario, I'll tell you my scenario. It's really not a bad scenario, but I'm gonna tell you my business so you can understand where I'm coming from. I went down to San Antonio, South by Southwest, last year, and as soon as I got there, I got pulled over. I got racially profiled. So I did everything they asked me to do. They asked me, did I have guns in the car? I said, yes, sir. I showed him my license to carry and all this stuff. He said, can we take a look at it? So he pretty much persuaded me, coerced me out of the fear of my life, because the man had his gun on me. And of course, as a Black man, of course, they're going to always have a gun on you. but he coerced me into pretty much going to jail because I told him I had my guns and everything. So he went in my car and look, he couldn't find them. But then after he did all this little special stuff and stopped the camera and everything and coerced me to tell him certain things on the camera, and that's all he got to do, saying he wasn't going to arrest me, he arrested me anyway for possession of an unlawful carrying of a weapon, which means that he actually arrested me for not having my guns in the holster, which my guns are in the holster and they were concealed, and I have license to carry, open carry license, but he still took them. So the state of Austin, Texas, they've been trying to get me to sign my guns over to them, which you pulled me over because you pulled me over because you said it was a routine check, and then you turn around and say, "Oh, your plate ain't on the front of the car, but the plate was inside the car." But it was just an excuse. But that was the excuse. But you didn't charge me with nothing. But you charged me with possession unlawful carrying of a weapon. So I got to go to court for it. So they keep sending letters saying if you sign your guns over, we'll make this record disappear. Which technically I don't have a record because you only got me for unlawful carrying of a weapon. You know what I'm saying? And that because you said it wasn't in the holster. Now everybody, this is the catch-22 to this. Everybody always be like, just let them take your stuff and go on live your life. And the lawyer was saying the same thing. And I'm like, if you was a white, well, you because my lawyer is a white man. I said, as a white man, if somebody tell you that they're gonna take your guns and sign papers, and then you go back and buy some more guns, and then you come into the same scenario where they take your guns again, what's the point of allowing them to take something that you know they're gonna take them again? Why not fight? See, this is the problem with black people today. We don't fight for our rights. And that's part of the reason why they feel like they can do anything because they like, oh, if we get a black man on something, he just gonna take the charge. And I'm
Right.
like, I told the police officer, you're fooling with something, you fooling with somebody bigger than what you used to. I'm not no regular guy. You know, I know my paperwork. I know the law. I know all that stuff. I told him, I said, you're going to have more bigger problems than what you expect to have. So this is what I want my black people to do. You need to start standing up for your rights. Know
Right.
your rights. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
you
real.
need to not let them talk down to you like you don't know what's going on. We have to stand up because if we don't start standing up, we fall for anything. So
Come on.
now I got a court case. I lost a government job
Mm.
because of this court case for some nonsense because they don't want to give me my guns. At the end of the day, I got a court date next year for this same situation. All they dare for is to give me my gun back or not. But due to the fact that I won't sign off on my guns, they trying to make it a big deal. And I'm like, well, I ain't got nothing to lose. You made me lose a government job. And you took my guns that I paid plenty of money for. I have a right to carry my guns and protect myself as a man. It don't matter if I'm black or white. As a man, I asked the lawyer. I told the lawyer. He was like, just go on with your life. I said, as a white man, if every time you got pulled over and they ask you, did you have guns in the car, and they take your guns every time you say you have guns in the car, would that make you feel some type of way? He said, yeah, you're right. I said, stop thinking like a white man and think like a black man. If you're working for me, think like a black man.
Right.
Would
Right.
you get tired of somebody doing something to you that they know they can get away with because you refuse to fight? Or would you fight for it because you know that if you let it happen this time, it's going to happen again regardless? Which means that I won't be able to protect myself. But all the white people out there in the world, they going to protect themselves. They can cuss them out when they get pulled over. They can tell them I got guns in the car and you're not going to touch me and you're not going to put me out of the car and you're not going to do it. But if I tell you that, I get guns drawn on me.
Right.
You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So it's got to stop somewhere. We all got to stand up. Quit
That's
being
real.
afraid of these people. Because the more we show that we're afraid of them, the more they gonna do stuff. They expect us to sit down and get cases and charges put on us, and we have to deal with this stuff for the rest of our life. I refuse to be in the darkness with my life. I have done nothing but good things.
Mm.
I don't have no record. I built a company. I have did everything that a regular citizen should do, and I should be able to exercise my right as a human being. And if they so used to people who are not white giving up all their rights every time they get pulled over, that they feel like it's a free meal. We cannot let these people keep doing this stuff. We can't.
And we
And
got
then every time I talk to a black person, they always tell me, just let them do what they gonna do. This is why we in the situation now, because you kept saying, let them do what they gonna do. It don't work like that. I am an American.
right. And we have to stand, man. And that's so true, man. And we appreciate you, man, because for real, that need to be heard, man. And hey, we do, y'all. We gotta stand up for what is right, man. You know what I'm saying? We stand up for everything else, but we don't stand up for the truth and what really matters, man. So we have to definitely stand up, man. And I'm sorry, I hate that happened to you though, bro, because see,
It's all good. Hey, I lost good benefits and everything, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be that man that they be like, I'm afraid of him. We don't need him to come back down here. They gonna remember me. And I filed a complaint on them. Anytime you have a problem with the police, if you file a complaint, even if it don't go through, it's still a mark on them and they cannot move up. If we start filing complaints on these police officers, they're gonna stop that shit because they want to keep their jobs and they want to move up from where they are. If you file a complaint on them, even if it's for no reason, they cannot move up. Just remember that.
that's for real. Hey, remember that, man. Hey, Big Silver, man, I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your knowledge. And I pray that the listeners out there got something out of it because, hey, just being real, though, I'm going to tell you something. Out of all my shows, I love my shows now. But out of all my shows, man, this is the most powerful one because, see, I like people to come on. It's about music, but it's more than music. It's bigger than music, man. You're always supposed to place yourself in a position, man, to put some knowledge out there, man, forth to the people, man. And that's what it's all about. That's why it's called the Artist Empowerment Show, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. And shoot, man, we're gonna definitely, man, keep in contact. We'll definitely do that. And then shoot, hopefully next year, man, I'll be able to fly down on you, come to one of your shows, man, and support you at one of your shows. All right.
Oh yeah, and I wanted to say, besides all that stuff was in my mind. Something told me I needed to get out because I feel like this is the show that it's going to reach grown people with intellect that see this happening and try to make a movement to make this stuff stop before it get out of hand. But I also got a song that I'm promoting called "Thank You God." It's got Magnificent on it. It's when I was going through my trials and tribulations of my life, I was crying when I made this song. And I was like, why don't I turn my negative into positive? So it's a song that was supposed to be a negative song that got turned into positive because God told me to do it like that. And it's a very meaningful, impactful song because everybody always want to praise God, but they don't never praise him for all the hard times and the bad things that happen and the sacrifices that we have to go through. Nobody want to praise him for the things that he's always working. He's not just working when it's good, he's working when it's bad too. Thank him for what you go through. That's the problem. See, everybody want to manipulate the system and say, oh, it's got to be about God. It's got to be about God. And everything got to be blooming in light. No, son, God works in the darkness. That's how he brings his people out of the darkness into the light. So if you let these people, just like music is made to hypnotize minds. If I tell people, thank God for all the hard times that you put into my life. Thank God for my struggles and the stuff that I had to get rid of and the stuff that made me me. It'll start making people realize that it's still hope, regardless of how bad things are. God has a play in everything. And you need to know that. And that's why I made a song like that, because everybody always pushing the narrative that God is always light. No, God dwells in the darkness and do things in the darkness to alter how you are so you can become stronger and be who you're supposed to be. But people are not recognizing that and they need to start.
All right, man. Say, hey, man, look here. Big Silver. Big B Silver.
Ready to deliver.
Hey, man. Peace and blessing to you, man, and everything. Thank you for coming on the show, man. We got to have you again, man. So, hey, to everybody, man, make sure that y'all follow this brother. Support, the movement, support what he's doing, man, because, hey, on the real, he'll do the same for you, man. So you take care, you keep your head up, man, and we're going to be talking soon, all right?
It's a movement.
All right, peace and blessings, man.
All right now.
Hey, man, that was a great show there, man. I really love that, man. See, that's what I'm talking about, jewels, man. Getting jewels dropped and, you know, knowledge, real knowledge, man. That's what we need, man. When I created this show, the Artist Empowerment Show, I love music because I'm an artist. I love music. I always have loved music. I'm going to love music to the day I die, right? And I wanted to create something, right, for you know the artists, the independent artists, because I know how difficult it is, and nobody never want to support the independent artists. That's the reason why I created this show, just for you. And I know how difficult it is, man. But if you continue to keep doing what you do, you will succeed. Whatever time that you put into it, that's how much you're gonna get out of it. Always remember that, man. Hey, see y'all next time right here on the Artist Empowerment Show. Peace and blessings to you and your family.